of ClaimLinx. Tom, what's going on? How are you? And we're going to talk about some 2026 stuff. How are you?
It's kind of spooky on today. Halloween. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm doing good. Fine.
Good. I'm ready for Halloween. I'm ready for this weekend. I'm ready for November. Tomorrow. Today's topic's health insurance costs surge in 2026. Why employers can't afford the status quo. Uh, Reports are projecting nearly a 9% rise in employee healthcare costs for 2026. What is driving this dramatic increase? We've talked about it, but I want to continue to ask you this question.
Well, as Gordon Gekko said in Wall Street, the original one, greed is good. It's all about greed, all about the Benjamins. That's the companies. You got the insurance companies who are stock companies. You got the pharmaceuticals, ditto. You got the hospital administrators. You got the government trying to be involved. They're corrupt. They're all corrupt. And what happens is corrupt people allow corrupt things to happen. So what you have to do is you have to take the system, understand the laws. The insurance agents and insurance companies also corrupt. And what you do
Right.
is you take advantage of the tax breaks and the laws and you lower your costs dramatically and you improve the benefits for employees. Obviously, you can't continue to do it the same way because it makes no sense. And it hasn't since 2099. And you continue to try to do the same things, putting a round peg in a square hole. And now the round peg can't even fit into the square hole. You can't even jam it in. The costs are gone so high. Poor bastards. But what I do is I save people money. I win the game for them every year.
You do. And that's the key component. But 9%, that's going to kill some businesses. 9%?
Well, if they want to continue buying it the same way, yeah. I'm seeing 30, 40% rate increases routinely right now. Yeah, people just don't get it. I mean, they have to change. You have to, you know, do things differently. I put on LinkedIn all the time, hey, insurance agents, why don't you come on my show, the podcast, and cutting edge benefits and explain how you save your clients money? None of them. I hear crickets.
Do you want me to set them up and put them on with you and I?
I think it'd be kind of fun. I don't know if it could be PG though.
How long would they stay out? I've done this before in my radio career. Trust me, where
I don't know. It's kind of
I
like a hockey.
surprise somebody, and oh, I'm a guest on this show, and then guess who else is on who's calling in? So and so. You're like, I
It's
forget
kind of like
which.
like a husband wife, and the wife's cheating on the husband, and you bring the boyfriend on the show. Nice.
No, we got to go, Jerry. Jerry. All right, next
Okay,
question.
Sherry's gone. All right,
Yeah.
next one. Let's
All
move
right.
on.
How will this spike in premiums and pharmacy expenses specifically impact small and mid-sized businesses?
Same deal. It's built into the costs, and you just continue to pay more and more, and you get less and less unless you take control of all of it. There's ways to reduce your pharmaceutical costs dramatically, but you have to do it differently.
Many employers will try to offset costs by shifting more burden to employees. Why is that a short term fix with long term consequences?
Well, if your objective is to provide benefits that are better than your competition and retain and attract employees, that's a method of disaster.
It sounds like a
It's kind of
disaster.
like going out to sea and just going, hey, we don't need the bottom of the boat. Screw it. Take it out and go down real fast.
I don't understand why they do that because all it's going to do is tick off the employee so it decides I'm not going to manage AI for you. All right, next one. What in
Absolutely.
it what innovative funding models or plan designs can help companies control costs without sacrificing coverage?
What AI?
No, not with AI, with you.
With us. Well, we're going out, showing them how to purchase the health insurance and then how to provide the benefits underneath. So it's a very simple process, but it's made out to be hard, and it's not. It's easy. The whole system is it's just right now it's like Christmas time every day for me. I wake up and I'm like, how many people are going to listen to me today?
And do they?
The ones that do, man, it's Christmas for them. I mean, think about it. If I go into a company at 25 people and I save them 100,000, so they get 10,000 extra, and let's say 9,000 something extra in their account every month, they should be they're happy as blank. I mean, their health insurance is now has turned from being a huge liability to an asset. They offer their employees on their balance sheet better benefits, and the employer gets better. They increase the value of their company, and it's equivalent to like $1 million sale in some cases, sometimes two, sometimes 20. It's crazy, and they sit there. I mean, they should be singing zippity doo dah after they meet me.
Zip. I don't want to have you sing that or me sing it. How does ClaimLinx simple option solution position businesses to stay ahead of the 2026 cost curve?
By taking advantage of the tax laws again, setting them up, understanding that, hey, when some of these carriers come back and say they're going to raise rates 120% or whatever they are on these level funded health plans, that's just a game, and you got to beat them at their own game, and that's what we do.
So in November, is this when everyone's looking to renew?
They're getting their good news reports this week and next week and the following week for when the rates are going up in January. You know, HR directors are crying, and they don't, and I'm sitting there going, you got to change, you got to do something different. And the owners are sitting there, they're mad. They just are ready to just punch somebody. And I'm sitting there going, are you going to be smart this year or aren't you? And I mean, the rates, are what they are. And the insurance agents are getting raises if you don't do anything. So they're sitting there going, how many people can we sucker into taking these rate increases, man? We gotta have to come up with some good ones this year. So they sit around their tables at have a little meeting with all the agents. So what do you think we can do? How many people do you think we can sucker into taking the rate increases? Because we're so good to them by bringing them to football games and stuff. And they probably take on this 9-10% increase. Or better yet, I saw one yesterday. This is funny. So the agents are like, oh yeah, they got a 6% decrease, but they were getting a 20% increase on their current health plan. So what they did is they stripped the benefits. So now the employees went from like a 500 deductible to a 3,000, and they think they're heroes like Hogan. It's like, wait a minute, you gave them a decrease, but you stripped their benefits. Now they don't even have co-pays. My God, what the here? And I said, why do you guys want to save like 50% off of what you were paying before all this garbage? And they were like, well, who wouldn't? I said, lots of people.
Right. And the best place to go is go to claimlinx.com and schedule a call with Tom today or his team, and they're going to do you right. That's for sure, Tom.
Absolutely.
All right. That
Love
was
every
all right. You're listening and watching.